Okay, so picking up where we left off. I'm about ready to complete some of the quests for the Thieves Guild. Now, that being said, the Thieves Guild, I'm ready to go with Mercer Frey. That jackass right there. And we're going to go ahead and finish the quest line with him. Because otherwise he's going to, one, be a pain in the ass, and two...
I have everything you asked for all ready to go. I hope this deal goes through. I'm putting quite a bit of coin
right now, I think
the
this...
last two you set up.
Back from a job, huh? Hope it went well.
They were a sure thing, I swear. Better hope this one isn't a...
Need something?
Back from a job, huh? Hope it went well.
So we're gonna go ahead and go through here and see if it'll show me where we need to go. Because it should be... yeah, I'd be better off just to go ahead and discover Windhelm. So we're gonna go ahead and go here, make it to Windhelm, and then go north from there.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in war.
So we're gonna go this way. Now, for those who weren't with me, get back over here. You're still mine, damn it. So, we're gonna go ahead and I might be able to, yeah, I'm going to fast travel there, and then I will go the right direction from there. Because I don't feel like having to go over there just to discover something right now, because I'll discover it on the way. I'll go ahead and keep this handy. What I'll do is when I get back from this little excursion, I will go and get some new fire, lightning, and ice arrows. You can only get them at the general stores, so that's where I'm probably gonna go to get them. Good thing about this riding beast, apparently it can glitch through the damn system. We are gonna go ahead and make it to where we need to go, because I think that's a stable. So Windhelm shouldn't be too far from it. Right there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and get there. Because discovering the stables here will actually help us later anyway. Because where we're gonna go, I want this to go right. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go this way. I want to go that way, so we probably should have stayed on the other side, but I kind of wanted to discover this first. So, get back over there, we're going to discover here. We can probably cross right there. Because thankfully, the horses in this daggone game can swim. And the wolves will not follow. Quick dip shouldn't hurt her of all things. It's not gonna let me. Let's see how far to let me go, because it's gonna let me go up here apparently. Now there is a way to kind of glitch the game a little bit, because right now it's letting me in a position that it probably shouldn't have. Because realistically, we already know that there's no way any horse, regardless of the type, would be able to get up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to ease our way over this. Because if we're lucky, if we're very, very lucky, it'll let me do this. Because I'm almost there already. Because she should be able to go damn near anywhere. And it was up here I was hoping she'd be able to get to, because we're not too far from where we want to be. It's just right that way. And I need to figure out if I need to go over or up. But I see a path here. So do I want to follow the path and get to where I'm going possibly a little easier? Or do I want to take risks? Now with this unicorn, I have no idea what's possible. I don't know if it's immortal or not. And for that reason, I'm not exactly taking a million risks. What I'm looking for is just right over there. Because this area is very, very hard to get if you don't have a horse that's worthy of being able to get up here, apparently. I kind of want to get past that list. I don't like the ice raids. I'd rather go up against a freaking troll, okay, than that thing. Now, that being said, if you notice, she doesn't even make any noise. What just happened?
Good. We're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside. No, I found her horse. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Just make certain. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves. We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house.
Okay. Now, you probably noticed I just dropped in here. He's gonna have to open that, not me.
Keep your eyes open, your mouth shut. They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how and a lot of skill. That should do it.
There we go. See, normally those things are retracted, but they didn't. Now, Just because I don't want to sit here and get myself murdered right off the damn bat. If you noticed, I'm taking my time. Because, regardless, if I remember right, I'm gonna get knocked out here regardless. But I'm going to do as he asked.
Place smells of death.
And not get caught. Just because I do know what I'm doing and what I'm getting myself into. I know regardless, I get knocked out.
You've just written your own episode. Something weird.
Now, if you're wondering I'm not using fire arrows, it's because I don't feel like hearing the loud boom at the moment. He said to be discreet. Normally, I wouldn't give him what he wants.
Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps.
She's right. He is right. Carlia did reset everything. However...
Who's there? Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
Because what he's got... is a way to be extremely useful and yet not useful to me at all. Because knowing my luck, he's gonna get me murdered. Why do I say this? Unfortunately, no Mercer Fry.
Death will be my triumph.
But the good news is everything that he attacks flees. If you notice, it seems to be... I kind of want them to come here. Now he'll take care of them. Normally, he'll take care of them. For some reason, he's glitched. Now, these guys are a little stronger, and, not by a lot, but enough. That's a bit of a pain. Now, I'm not going to take the arrows or that bow. To me, they're not worth it. I'm not going to trip that tripwire. Because I don't know what's coming if I do. I think it was meant to drop that, thing, but I didn't let it do that.
You're quite noisy for someone who claims to be a thief. Who's there?
I'm better than you,
Your feeble
mister.
attempt to hide is insulting.
If you notice, I don't use magic. But I will say this. just like with anything, if you can kind of get them to come after you, you may have a slightly better shot. And I say slightly because it is very slight. Now when we get down here, I think this is where he tries to kill me. That's why I didn't even do anything wrong, and I'm gonna be the one to freaking get murdered. Or he tries, anyway.
There's little time for talk. What do you want?
I want you to unlock the door.
Bone chimes. Clever. Quick to wake the Draugr, I bet. Don't blunder into any of them. Who's there?
Now there's 3
You
restless
can't
here.
hide from me.
I'm gonna let him go after them.
Use your last.
Why? Because one of the blades he's using is a vampiric one. They can't run.
Too easy.
If you notice, I haven't picked up any, and I mean any lockpicks. That is a little worrisome in itself. Why? Because normally by now, I'd have picked up a couple. 3 thieves, I can sell that. Okay. Once again, I know what's coming. So I also know, and here in a minute, he's gonna try to murder me. Come on, Mercer. Quit being useless to me. I'll let him go after them because, one, he is stronger than me. Notice, I'm not attacking, which is what's confusing the living shit out of me. One of the blades he's using is a vampire one. You know, it gives him health, and he never, that's why he never goes down.
What was that?
He's annoying, don't get me wrong, but he's smart about when he fights. So that blade will soon be mine. I have to go after one of the eyes of Thalmor to stop him from getting it. If he does, he can take off. So if the questions are, did Carlia set all these traps? Yes. But she also didn't expect for him to bring someone with her. Or with him. So currently, I'm the one who's still at risk. You can see all the ones that she's already killed for us. Although, obviously he goes down relatively easy. All these guys can be going down with ease, and I'm not sure if I like that or not. To answer why, so whenever you, I think there's just skellies that I'm hearing. I'm hearing skeletons, I think. That's what I'm listening for. So we're gonna go ahead and go up here. Go ahead and draw. Oops. Skeever.
Near.
I'm not gonna kill him.
Too easy.
So I can get my damn thing back. Sometimes you'll get lucky and find lockpicks on any of these ghosts. And I'm letting him do most of this for a reason, because soon enough he's gonna kill me anyway. Or try to. He poisons me, we go back and forth, because I'm eventually gonna have to kill him. It gets interesting, because he can vanish, unfortunately.
Carlia always was a nimble minx. Slipping past them. You're quite noisy for someone who claims to be a thief.
So we're gonna keep moving. See those two?
Something near.
That's okay. We'll take care of both.
How disappointing.
Now, normally I wouldn't let them do most of the work, but since I know what's coming this time, I do not feel bad at all.
You're quite noisy for someone who claims to be a thief.
Well, suppose I can be doing everything right and he will still criticize. And it's because of him that we're in this damn mess. Because then with this, I have to go through stuff for Carlia to get back to a good standing with the stage of, I believe the name was Nocturnal. So, to explain what happened, the idiot that's with me decides it would be a good idea. Is there a way I can... Nope, I'm just gonna break it because, well...
This shouldn't take
yeah, it's locked. He deals with it anyway. This one locked too? Nope, that one's not.
blood will adorn my blade.
This one was adept, right? Now, there's always a sweet spot. If you can find that, I'm gonna think it's probably right about there. When you get a chance, look at the lock. Look at the actual turning piece. You'll more likely find trouble for it.
Hardly worth my time.
Hardly worth your time. Even he gave you a fight, Mercer. So shut up. Sorry, he ticks me off.
We're on the right track. She's been through here as well. Who's there? Your
Come on, Mercer. Do your damn job.
Insulting.
You're the only one who can't go down.
That wasn't a fight.
Which, I can't wait to get his blade because it really can be useful. I can also, I believe, disenchant it and put it on an even better blade. But the one I'm looking for is Dawnbreaker. And I find that one because I know how to get to it.
That door up ahead looks perfect for hiding an ambush. Be ready.
It's always an ambush, Mercer. Why? Because you decided to piss Carlia off. And why did you do that? Petty. You were freaking petty, that's why. Yes, I know I have to have... Yes, I know I'm commenting on everything, but it's more fun that way.
There's little time for talk. What do you want?
I don't want to talk to you. That's what I don't want. Why? Because you're not. Oh! I'm not facing anything on my own. Nope, no sir, you're up. Finish that thing off. Yes, I tend to work in the shadows. That's why I work so well with the Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild. Because that thing will end up killing me. As soon as I'm detected, most just should step in. Okay. Since that arrow didn't release for him, let's see if I can pick it back up. Nope. Why? Because it's not even there. Aha! Spell trap. It's a soul trap. That's what I was looking for. Yay! Okay. Quit pissing things off.
Something near. Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
Okay. Yes, I know I'm letting him do a lot of this. I really don't care. Why? Because, well, jackass tried to fucking kill me, so. Okay, that's fine with me, just because I can disenchant it. There's also one more. Okay, so let me do something real quick. Shouts. Okay, now I can actually unlock this. I'm already finding them just as I'm going. You'll find a lot of them when you're doing things like this, or if you decide to work with the Brotherhood first. It all just really depends on what your preference is. I chose the Thieves Guild first for a reason. Because they tend to give me good stuff. Because I am very, very picky about what I choose to do first. We're gonna go right here. Okay, so we don't actually have the claw for this. Come on, Fry. Now it's up to you, stupid.
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get
What's funny is he
moving.
always says it's simple. You're good. And this is why I get fucking shot. I just got poisoned.
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Haunting Brew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat. You must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter.
Nightingales. Now that is something we will
Carlia.
become. Us
It's time
and
for you and Gallus
that
to
other,
become reunited.
us
I'm
and
no fool, Mercer.
the other leader.
Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Brynjolf. The poison she used slowed our hearts. So that that isn't dangerous for us. I'm sorry if I start yawning a good bit. I haven't had any caffeine today except for like half a cup of coffee. I'm used to having tons.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were three of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. He was a scholar, a master thief, and a natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales, and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. I owe everything to him. We were very close. Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him. Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust no one else.
Now, what we're going to do as she asked. We're going to get to Winterhold and start from there. Now, and there's no way found
How come
here.
you're in Winterhold? My pa says people like you.
I'm sorry, could you just...
My pa says elves are bad and not to trust them.
The monster was turned inside out and then exploded.
Can I help you with it? Carlia. Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal? Problem? No, this is just... He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who... The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
My days at the college are long behind.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, because I know how this is gonna work, we're gonna go... Is Markarth, if you notice, is all the way over here? What is this? Ingerheim. See, I've never actually seen that before. We're gonna go to Whiterun Stables. Why? Because we can use this.
Need a ride? I can take you... Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
Yep, come on.
Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves.
No,
I don't believe
I
a
am
word.
not going to the quest line that starts here yet. Because I know what it will bring. I know, wait.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home. Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my skin.
Yes, that's all.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Here in the city.
Everyone stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no forces.
No. Here soon, I will go along to quest line for the Daedric Princes. Only because I know how to activate each one. Sanguine is easy to do.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies.
So we're gonna go here. That's actually new.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. I told you you idiot! I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and You are? Very good. Excellent. Very... I simply must have this. I'll pay you double what it's worth. Wonderful. You've just made an important contribution. Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calselmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings. Preposterous! That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. While I appreciate this, being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate the need to keep... I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can... Do you realize that you best rethink this course of action, or you may... Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you.
Yeah, she did. Ask Sierra. The orange, did she ever eat it? She's not sure, she said. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and break in here. Now, I'd really rather have some invisibility potions.
Halt! The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission. Be Because Calcelmo doesn't want anyone to... You have a problem with that? Go talk to him. You'll find him in front of the ruins during the day, just down the tunnel. You're here to see the old dwarven city underneath the keep. The Schuenzell. Best steer clear if you don't want a steam centurion carving you up.
He might let me into the museum.
I have things to study. What is it? Correct. I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. If you deal with Nimi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my drummer museum. What do you say? Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site. What? Oh, goodbye.
Okay, because I don't have a choice. Just because it's simply easier than having to get past anything else. Do I have any fire arrows left? I have ice and I have lightning. So I'm kind of cut these. I need to get to a general store, which I can do after I leave here. Because I don't want to sit here and take on a bunch of mages at the moment. I have to be really, really cautious about what I do and where and how. They had to go off and name the damn... Okay. Just for reference, I hate spiders. I do. I do. But they're sending me in here to kill one. Which is the only reason I'm not flipping out yet. Plus it's on a game. But really, a spider... Only bad part is I can't... A little bit bigger than the other. But I can't get my... I need those arrows back. I'm gonna take on the other creature. And then okay, so we're gonna get my bow back. That one does 21 damage. I think that's the only one I've really got, so... Okay, one more. Okay, thankfully I got 2 at least of my arrows back. It didn't take too many. Okay. So, could I take some of this to sell off? Yes. Do I have the patience for it right now? Probably not. Simply because I want to get back and get into the Dreamer Museum. This way I don't have to worry about them trying to attack me. Because I do tend to do that. And I don't feel like putting up with it. That'll also give me a little bit easier of a time. This way I don't keep getting stopped and then fought with. It gets a little old. The other thing I gotta watch is what I still wear. I'm talking to you again, jackass.
artifacts You have my gratitude. As promised, is the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile. Oh, really? This looks like someone from Stauben's little group. If you find Stauben, it would be good to see any notes he may have collected. I doubt you'll find him alive, though. What? Oh, goodbye.
Okay, so now I should be able to go in and through the museum relatively easily.
What is it? Dragons?
So they shouldn't bother me now.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men of it.
Because you can see they're not aggravating.
This is Markarth, traveler. Safest city in the Reach.
Now I'm going to have to be a little more on the careful end about what I do here. Only because I don't want to get caught. That's the door I need to get into. So we're gonna walk away from there for a minute. Wait until that guard disappears. Now that key, I guess, grants me access anywhere. But it's fun to be able to just make it look like I'm actually looking for a second. Because I'm going to get...
Cloak rebels.
Okay, but we're going to keep going. Because that gave us access right there. Now here we don't really want to get caught. Always a reason for that. That is ours to play with now. So we're gonna go ahead and equip that. Why? Because I think it's gonna be funny.
Is someone there?
And here's the fun part. I just used that, but I'm going to use this. Why? Because he died awful easy, didn't he? The only bad part is she's able to kill the spider. She keeps taking out my damn arrows, don't she? Anyway, they'll all die off relatively easy. If you're wondering why I'm doing this, it's because I know I'm going to need the food later. So I'm trying to make sure I'll have whatever I need if I do somehow run into trouble. Which I've seen is more likely going to happen. So we're going to go ahead and see. Do I have any other kind of bows on me? I have an Imperial, but it doesn't do the damage that thing does. I'm going to sell that. I was hoping to get out of here with the damn spider too, but I feel it could have kept those mages at the end busy.
What do you think this is?
Another trap.
So, that I really don't always know my damn arrows. So it's looking like that's what's gonna happen. I have 5 lightning ones left. Yeah, I think I don't have enough.
Someone there?
That's going to suck here in a minute. Yeah, I could have just activated that. I think it's best if you don't. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. That's all gas. Okay. That being said, let me see if that has an active effect. That could be a problem. Okay, no. So what we're gonna do, I don't have a whole ton I can work with, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to let it heal on its own. 12 or 14, we'll do that one. Move back a little bit. So he's walking through, can actually get through. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go up here. No, I didn't. Okay, I just did a full freaking I'm not sure where I am at the moment. I think I just went backwards. In fact, I did.
need some help in here.
day.
The mages don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe in there.
We haven't much time for discussion.
Back, eh?
What did you need?
I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you... A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes. I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please.
But what did you need?
This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enthir? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enthir. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enthir. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. If trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becomes a burden and you find yourself in Winterhold, visit me at the... I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do. Was there something else?
We must hasten to lift him before Mercer can do any more. You've come this far. The Twilight Sepulchre is everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me. I'll make for Riften and scout in the meantime. I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve. If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
I'm always on the lookout. I'm assuming you're business. However, as promised, I'll still be more than happy to take any stolen merchandise off your hands.
The mages don't let us go into college. They said... Aster says his pa says that college makes lots of bad things happen. But the mages I've seen look nice.
Ain't no doubt about it. The Thieves Guild is back, and they've got Riften in their...
Glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the Guild? Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the system.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble. I don't care if you're best buddies with the Guildmaster. I'll still smash in your skull if you try anything.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Gallus's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the Guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Queen. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from a vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
You don't need to pick them up.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
By the 8. It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
That son of a bitch. I'll kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Got lots of jobs available.
Look,
interesting.
Before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything. I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the Guild. Anything else? Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else? What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you? Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone. Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. Place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Heard some... Be careful, lass. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way. Good question. I've only set foot inside a few times myself, and that was in Mercer's company. If you can get past his trained watchdog, I think your best bet might be the ramp to the second-floor balcony in his backyard. No. It's some sort of crazy contraption Mercer commissioned. I'd wager a well-placed shot at the ramp's mechanism would lower it in high... That'd be Vald. A real piece of work, that one. Mercer's holding something over his head, keeping him loyal. Talk to Vex. She used to know him very well, if you catch my meaning. Better question would be, what did he leave? Mercer took everything. Even all of our plans are gone. Before Mercer took over, Gallus started collecting every bit of material he could on locations the Guild could heist. Museums, keeps, estates, you name it. By the time Mercer took over the Guild, we must have had a few dozen. I don't have a clue. That door is impenetrable. Without 2 keys, it's impossible to open. I have a key, Delvin has a key, and Mercer has a key. That's it. There are no other copies. Careful at Mercer's place. I don't want to lose anyone else to that madman.
I'm relieved Brynjolf has an open mind, or that could have gotten bloody.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege,
If I see
eh?
Frey, I'll pluck his eyes from his skull with my... That pig. Oh, I have info on him. More than you care to know. Vald, good side? Think you have the wrong person. The only thing Vald understands is gold. A man after my own heart. Sure, but he'll ask for a whole lot. I mean, you are asking him to betray Mercer Frey. Your best bet would be to erase his debt with Maven Blackbriar. If you talk to her, she might be able to give you... Of course, you could just run him through and take what you need off his corpse. I could care less. While you're in there, help yourself to anything in Frey's manor.
Stabbed in the back. It's like the Dark Brotherhood all over again. Well, well. I was looking for... If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth it. It's worth quite a bit, actually. Quite a catch. There you go. This should make you smile. This is getting dangerous. Don't let anything get the
There's
jump
no
on you.
doubt. I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got. If you find Mercer, give no quarter. Kill him and be done with it.
Even if you're one of us, better not make trouble.
I dare Mercer to come back here. He sets one foot in the cistern and I'll cut it off.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Thought I heard something.
What was that? I was sure I heard something. To just hand over the gold, but did he listen? Oh no. They always have to fight back. Like that again. Get him while he's sleeping. Poison. See how he likes that. Pockets now. That's the sound like much fun, though.
I'll never do another span in that stinking jail. I'd rather die than give myself up.
Wizards. What was that?
What was that?
What was that?
Ah, found you! Do your worst!
No, never find me.
Their fires lit up the night, all across Lake Rumer, like stars come to Earth. It was beautiful, really.
Knife, yes. Book, yes. Bucket, yes. Inkpot, no.
No, never find me.
can't talk long. Gotta keep my eyes up. Well, well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other, must have come from Mercer's place. He'd admired the grey fox for some time. Sure, I'll buy it from you. Here you are.
Okay, now I'm gonna go into the cistern. So, everything I've done the way I have for a reason.
We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. No sign of Mercer. Any luck on you? Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good and set up for life. Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left. I've spoken to Carlia and made amends for how the guild's treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose. Until next we meet, lass.
Some of these two, and I can get...
Not now, lass. Carlia said it was important.
Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. To die.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
It's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
Yes. That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing, and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
Okay. Now, this is where we have to do as we're asked, pretty much to the letter. I am going to go to the general store here in town first. And wait 2 hours. The reason I just did that, I do apologize, I'm actually getting a little tired. I'm just too darn stubborn. Is I need to get more arrows, specific arrows.
What is it? Dragons?
And unfortunately, this is the only place I'm going to
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look around. Welcome to the trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I'll take the dwarven arrows, and I'll take those. I'll take those. Do you have any lightning left? Yes. Yes, my steel arrows too. Okay. So what we're gonna do... We're gonna try to make sure we're on equal footing. There's a reason for that. Because where we're going, I'm going to try to make sure that I don't have any weight that I don't need. Why? Because I know what happens.
All right.
Alright, he did not have as many errors as I was hoping for.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A note from someone named Calselmo in Markarth. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I'm not dealing with that right now.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim.
Now, there are a couple different ways out. Right now, what they want me to do is go into the
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
fishing area. I don't want to go there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead. Take this beauty. I don't have as many arrows as I'd like. I won't need them where we're headed right now. But I will before we go where we're going. On the southwestern side of the city, there's a small path which we need to take. It's right here. The standing stone.
I'm glad you're here. This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way. This way, please.
I think we can trust Carlia. Let's see what she's on about. So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest. I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business.
Okay, I do want to go and see if there's anything I can do at certain areas. Oh, I can upgrade. Sneak I can upgrade. Or I can upgrade. Archery. Because I'm more of a long range, I don't tend to focus so much on everything else, but I do need to get my enchanting.
This is Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
You look very hesitant to don your Nightingale armor. What's troubling you?
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
Now, I do tend to use the Nightingale stuff for a reason. It tends to do me better anyway.
You appear ready for the oath.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
Now, up ahead I'm going to choose between one of three.
You appear ready for the oath.
Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal? Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
Okay, so we just gotta stay behind her.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
It was only ever 3.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy, and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have 2 others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercy's demise exceeds my craving for wealth and grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime. Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre, the skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, caused our luck to run dry. Well, yes, But the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless. Good. Then you understand why this is about more than just Mercer's lust for power. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for... As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence. And whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade. Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lass. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the guild. Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild. I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best, but it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it. Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now. Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead. I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lass. This will be a fight to remember. Aye. And some of what Carlia said is starting to make sense. Mercer may have damaged our reputation and raided our coffers, but this goes well beyond even his twisted form of larceny. Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him. Looks like the joke's on us.
I'm kind of curious what's here. I never really actually explored it. I played this before. I'm not even going to deny that now. Because I've never really had time to... Guessing the room was Mercer's. Because as we just learned, Carlia and Gallus were together. So they would not have needed separate sleeping quarters. So, okay, to kind of explain that a bit better, what they basically just did was made us pretty much leaders, the three heads of the guild. Even if they name me Guildmaster, I am in essence only one of three. Those two are the others. Now, I need to see exactly where we're headed. How close is it, or how far is it? And would I be able to? Yes, I can. We're gonna start off here first. The general goods. I had time to pull away. No.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait. Because I need to get more of those arrows.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables.
Nice.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you haven't. You look... Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
Do you have any of the salts that I need? I'm gonna need all of those. All of those. I prefer the ones I'm gonna be using because I'm not gonna try to not get too close. Frost salt. What's the other one? Void salt?
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
We're gonna go back.
Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
I'm gonna see.
You tried mercenary work?
Maybe up here. And as soon as this nightingale thing is done, I'm going to go and start another very, very important sector.
Got a lot of steel to shape. Yes, lad. I can fashion whatever kind of weapon you want. Finest forge in Sky. Ah, the sneaky type, eh? I think we can fix you right up.
Thank you. However,
Gods be praised.
you can kind of see he doesn't have what I really, really want, but that's okay. But I'm after I'm not going to get from him anyway. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go and enchant this. But I want to go ahead and sell these. And disenchant that. I love that. Now, I love having Skyforge steel, but I don't really use it like I want to. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the dwarven boots, get rid of that, get rid of that. Now, I'm going to keep the Thieves Guild stuff in the wolf armor, only because I'm going to put that in a specific place. I'm gonna go down here. I can sell those in case you're wondering. Fire salts. I wanted lightning. So void salt. I can make telekinesis arrows, but I don't want telekinesis arrows, I want fire. Fire, ice, and lightning. I'm not saying I wasn't using a bow as good as I have.
Not as God, but as man.
You probably wonder I'm headed up here. I'm gonna see if he has any ingredients for me. I'm gonna go here and see what he might have.
It seems this damnable conflict spells and incantations
don't
for
really
those with the talent to guess.
care. But I do know I need at least one of these. So I do want that though. Nope. I kind of want that too. See, a lot of these are actually somewhat new. Because this one I've never seen. For some reason I gotta do it. I don't know why, but I gotta do it. Okay, so...
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should
We're
join the
gonna hang out
Mages
here.
College in Winterhold.
Keep in mind, I don't like doing that. I already have one of Soul Trap. So I want to decide, do I want Shock, Frost, or Fire?
Ah, fire, a capricious element.
Yeah, if you say that again, we're gonna have a little fight. I actually kind of forgot that I have an Enchanter's Potion.
Often deadly, but always exciting.
So you think. So I do want... archery. That's not worth it to me.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss. Take a look.
No.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
The potion's probably already worn off. I'm gonna do that though.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed every... passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
And I still have more stuff. Lightning. Stay there, friend. Now, I'm coming here for a reason. And the dragon's too damn stupid to... I'm just not going to get up here because this is where the water power is going to work. Your point. Oh fuck. Oh, that's fuck. Not archery. What the hell did I think I am? There's no way. I wanna lose my... Get up and over. Look at the what? Let's take a second again. I need to come this way. If I'm lucky, then I can drop my phone. Let me get down there without me and the damn horse dying. But we gotta get down here somehow, right? Now I can get it. Now, I know I'm not good enough to face that damn thing. Not right now. Of course, this is far stronger than you might think. Let's try to keep the horse out of the way. There's a reason for that. Because right now, even as good as I can be, I am not ready to face that. If you saw what that thing's name was, I believe it said Croesus. Croesus is one very mean fucking son of a bitch. And don't get me wrong, normally I wouldn't mind taking on something that's a little stronger than myself. The dragon, I was more than thrilled with the idea. But the fact that I was doing the dragon, then Croesus. No offense, I'd rather not die right now.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
I mean, it's a long time to be living, but that doesn't really mean anything. I know you're standing up there waiting for me.
Can't wait.
That's hard work. And there's a mage somewhere. Probably not too far behind me. You guys are extra like me. Just hold it. Okay. Apparently the bandit chief has an affinity for the lightning bolt. That's okay, without you. Okay, so I know that's also another chest. Okay. So is it off to this side? Is it off to this side? Now, as I said, I pretty much know where we're going. You're waiting on me for further in. Just barely off to the other side. guys, but my kid is starting to wake up, so I'm gonna have to hop off for the night. Tomorrow we will continue with defeating this guy once and for all. As I said, I was kind of hoping to. I've already been to them by now before I ended for the night, but things happen. Should I think it goes through here? Nope, I remember this place. So we're gonna go ahead and save it here. And then we'll be back tomorrow, more than likely. So until next time, guys. Dark Luna, signing off.